these up 3rd of September. I think that's when it must have died. It's September 2007 and it's nothing since then. Around here you got a roof top paving in. You want to see that it's push it here. You can see where the wall's cracked as well already. It's cracking that wall. Just up and left, ain't they?
Just gonna get some aerial shots and videos of the demolition for Instagram, for YouTube, for future reference as well, to have just a record of the deal. I'm gonna fly this bad boy, I haven't flown it in a while. Well, there you go. These guys have absolutely sped through that.
Right. Go a few days and then all of a sudden it's just completely
Once the machine's in, that's it, isn't it?
It only takes a few days. It's just making the space.
Just getting rid of the rest of the wood now.
Basically what we're doing today, we got rid of a steel bin over there, the wood bin over there that we're doing now, and then I've told these here, this manager here, keep all that clear, we're taking all of this wall out today, and and then Saturday and Sunday we'll be getting brick dressers in to reclaim some bricks as well.
Fine.
So, and then Monday get rid of the bricks. Shut that wall down. Yeah. Hopefully, fingers crossed. We're getting Monday and getting a breaker in, and then start getting the slab up. But you've seen the asbestos there.
No.
Oh,
it's all shoved in.
So getting hopefully a asbestos skip Monday. We'll probably leave that till the end, and then you can drop it onto a nice clear slab and then pick it out as and when. But it's just a cost that you didn't want really, but it's got to be done. And
is it just that bit there?
I think it'll go all the way. It'll go all the way across and all the way down. I think what they've done, they've took the old roof off and just chucked it straight down. So just how they did it in the olden days, didn't it? Get rid of it, they didn't care. So yeah. But the party wall at the back, it's non-licensed, so you just put a non-notifiable works in, and it's a lot easier. Just get it straight in. We've got a ticket, so I had your other guy come out yesterday to collect that contract.
Oh right, Jamie.
Yeah, my van was in for a service and it was in my van, so.
Oh sorry.
Yeah.
Sorry, you didn't have it the one day it came out.
One day it came out. It was in my van.
It's all good, man. It's all good. Good progress there, so hopefully by the end of next week that's done. Bad news is there's looks like there's some asbestos sheets from the roofing, so an asbestos company is going to come out to remove that. It's non-licensed though, so go over to the next one. Right, Bridge Street West now. So you guys have seen this from my £6 million property development deal. The site's now been demolished. We're just taking up the concrete slab now. As you can hear the noise in the background, that's all coming from Bridge Street West. So I'll show you around. I'm going to fly my drone around as well so we can get some aerial shots of the site. And there's just more for documentation, and as many as I can. I'm going to do this as many deals as I can. Definitely the first £100 million of deals. The next step now is get the foundations in with a contractor and get it built. Talks of contractors are going fairly well. Last time you guys saw this, we were tendering for the demolition, so we chose a contractor based on, again, as I said, their experience. They weren't the cheapest contractor, but they were the contractor we felt had the most experience to carry out the job safely. And we needed to start on site fairly swiftly. Pretty much know by now it's not about going for the cheapest. It's about going for the best mix. Price is obviously a factor, but again, we're not going to pay over the odds for things. But also, we're not just going to let anybody just come in and start demolishing sites, because if they start causing damage with neighbours and the rest of it, okay, they may be insured, or they definitely insured, but it's just extra problems that we don't need, and extra delays that it's going to cause. Delays are very costly in this game, especially in the student market. That's one of my biggest considerations when doing this is the scheme going to be finished on time? Are we going to get students in on time, have the place ready, and have some happy tenants? So we'll see, but this is all the first step. So it takes the first step. It's about, I think, definitely from my perspective, starting off the approach right. So doing it methodically and doing each step to the best of your ability and to a great standard. And then once we get to the latter stages and the latter steps, then we're in better stead, because we've done all the work beforehand properly. So at the moment, we've now pushed the scheme to 68 studio flats, because we've made some more use of the space. Our flats initially were quite large, and reviewing the market, we thought it made sense just to reduce the size of some and get some extra space basically. So we've gone up to 68 studio flats now, so we're over £7 million GDV now on that scheme. So it's a good scheme, and we've worked hard to get to this point. It hasn't been easy. So the next exciting step is to get the contractor in, and hopefully, again, that goes to plan. We'll have some students in by the end of next year. He's walked past because he's on camera. Maybe he's a follower. It wouldn't surprise me, to be fair, because I was filming the Sheffield train station as I was leaving to put on my Instagram stories, because the station's quite nice, and some kid came up to me.
I watch you on YouTube, mate. I watch what you do.
Which is pretty funny, because I've got a small following. I was thinking, huh? Is this guy trying to catch me out? I thought it was a setup. I mean, I get recognised at property related events but I'm in the game. But randomly on the street, that's never happened. Well, it's happened again since. I think it's happened a few times in the street now, actually. Since then, it's funny. Some people are watching this and they're probably thinking Prince Street West. A lot of people immediately know this site and where it is, because it's in a fairly prominent location just off the new John Street West over there. So if you live around here, if you grew up around here, if you drove past around here, you'll know what site this is. It's just part of it, so it's all part of the fun. Boss man was explaining to me what's happening there, the progress and some of the problems. We were just talking about how sometimes people overcomplicate things, and it's about simplifying it sometimes. Getting experienced guys like these, these guys have been doing it. The boss there, Paul's been doing it for over 30 years, 35 years plus, so his experience, he does this sort of thing every day.